Stephen, just to be here on a HBCU campus doing the show here at Bethune-Cookman, how great is this?
It's always a great experience. Anytime you get an opportunity to bring attention to HBCUs, that's what it's all about. And so, you know what, to whom much is given, much is required. And I know what HBCUs did for me, for my life, for my career. And it's just my way of giving back. And I'm blessed and fortunate to have the support of Walt Disney and ESPN. The second I went to them and asked them to do this kind of stuff every year, literally in a nanosecond, they said yes, no hesitation whatsoever. And so we're all in on it. We're all in on bringing attention to as many HBCUs as possible. And Bethune-Cookman obviously is worthy of that level of notoriety and recognition. And I'm happy to be here.
This weekend, Bethune-Cookman, Florida A&M, and the Florida Classic. What do you know about this historical game?
Not much other than the fact that it's an historical game. They go at it with one another. Obviously, it's an incredibly popular event. And again, to me, I just look at it differently. I don't get caught up in the teams, the records, or anything like that. I look at the overall HBCU brand. And there's so many HBCU institutions that do so much good for so many people, particularly the impoverished and disenfranchised and what have you. And so when you look at it from that standpoint, and you think about what HBCU means to so many people and so many lives and the doors of opportunity that are open because of an association with HBCUs, that's why I'm here. That's what I'm all about. The football game is the football game. Enjoy it, have a good time. But it's really about a national television audience getting an opportunity to see what Bethune-Cookman brings to the table.
I've got to ask you about two current events happening here in Central Florida. The first one being the Orlando Magic. Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner really stepping up for the Magic. Are they all-star caliber kind of players? What do you think?
Wagner can be. Banchero is something special. I'm a huge fan of his. I thought he was worthy of being the number 1 overall pick years ago. He was. And I thought that he would be an instant star in this league, and he is. And he's a great guy, too, as well. I think that the Orlando Magic are incredibly fortunate to have somebody of his skill set and of his character. I believe when they lost the playoffs in 7 games a couple of years back, I think the only reason they lost that was because Banchero got tired and had absolutely positively no help, okay, because he's that dude. And I think that Orlando saw what they had in him a couple of years ago, like his second year in the league or whatever, when they took Cleveland to 7 games. I believe in that brother. He's special, and Orlando needs to hold on to him for a long time to come.
Last question I got is, college football, biggest news is where's Lane Kiffin going to go? Is he going to stay at Ole Miss, or should he go somewhere, potentially the Florida Gators maybe?
I have no idea where he's going to go. I think he should leave for Florida or LSU. I think that Ole Miss, he's done an outstanding job there. He's been at Ole Miss for 6 years. He's won 74% of his games. We know what he brings to the table. But Lane Kiffin is a big-time coach. And I think that he's had opportunities, obviously, in Tennessee, then the OC at Alabama, where he won a national championship, was in the NFL for a little bit. But this man knows what he's doing. He knows how to recruit. And if he could do the job that he did at Ole Miss, then he is fully capable of restoring Florida or LSU to the prominence that it once enjoyed. I think, again, no shade on Ole Miss, but I've said it before, and it's controversial. I don't care. I mean it. You don't see a lot of brothers clamoring to go to Ole Miss. You just don't, okay? And it's a treasure to him that he's been able to pull off what he pulled off. But I'm looking at it as, look at what he's doing at Ole Miss. And then imagine what he could do in Gainesville or in Baton Rouge. It's just that simple to me.